IRS executives, Lois Lerner and Holly Paz, say their lives are in danger they publicly testify about their ongoing case for targeting Tea Party groups, and now a Tea Party group is responding. Quote, if Lois Lerner and her ilk are allowed to hide like this, then no public official will ever again be subject to public scrutiny. Continuing to Ms. Lerner, I say this. When your family has been subjected to harassment by the IRS and the federal government for years, perhaps I will feel sympathy for you. Joining us now, Catherine Engelbrecht, True to Vote President. Catherine, thanks for joining us. Obviously, not a lot of sympathy from you for Lois Lerner. Some observers are saying, though, that perhaps she will become the subject perhaps she will become a target, even the target of violence. What do you say to them?
Look, the bottom line is that they don't want to be held accountable for what they did. Lois Lerner is a prime example of the kind of bureaucratic deep state that's really running D.C. right now. They are unelected, elitist, power-drunk mobsters who are targeting and abusing citizens because they can consistently get away with it. And that's got to stop.
Does her testimony have to be public, or would you be happy with something behind closed doors as long as it got to the truth and the truth was revealed to the American public? Or you think it's critical that there's a face put to this, particularly because you were at the center of this storm?
Well, I absolutely think it's critical that we see what's going on, that this be held up to the light of day. They want to make this faceless. They want to make this impersonal. It was anything but impersonal. They need to be held to account. Citizens aren't speed bumps.
What do you make of this, the idea that the bureaucracy is so entrenched in Washington, D.C., that they make these decisions, never thinking about the human toll on the other side, and, of course, now crying about the fact that maybe her life is going to get just a little bit rougher?
Well, right. I mean, citizens are definitely at a disadvantage when fighting back against the government. It takes millions of dollars in legal fees. It takes years in a courtroom. So the odds are in their favor. It's time now that when we have this opportunity, we push for transparency, because it is the only way that we're going to see corrective action.
You know, like you said, it's tough to push back against City Hall, particularly when it's from the federal government. I want to ask you quickly, too, about President Trump signing that executive order on to investigate voter tax fraud. You're on record saying that there could have been millions of illegal votes cast in the November election. So you applaud this measure by President Trump?
Oh, without question, it's the cornerstone of our democracy. We've got to know that our elections are free and fair for all who are participating and are eligible to participate. But there's never been a national look at the identity, residency, and citizenship standards of our voter rolls. That should be a fundamental process that should be given priority. And it's, you know, we haven't lacked for technology or data to do this. It's just been the political will that's been missing. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that commission turns up, and we stand ready to serve.
Catherine Engelbrecht, thank you very much. We really appreciate it.